stitches in my Motorola, and I'm speeding like I robbed someone. Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in fat, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball on the pitch, yeah. Something wrong with the picture. Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why. Why you need to...
Welcome back to my channel. It is Just Has here, and today I have a little one-on-one for you guys, just because it is the holidays and some of you guys might be going to see your significant other's family. So of course, what we're gonna do today is give you tips and tricks for spending the holidays with your significant other and their family. So we're gonna jump into this video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So tip number one is don't go empty-handed. Even if you don't know the people's house that you're going to, let's say it's like your significant other's like aunt's house, okay? Bring flowers, chocolate, even like a dish, or like bring flowers and a dish. Like I know for me, I was always brought up saying never go anywhere without like bringing something. Don't go somewhere empty-handed. So like for me, I'm bringing flowers in a dish. Other people might be chocolates, or if you know the person, like let's say it's your significant other's family or something, you know something they specifically like their mom or their dad or something, bring something they specifically like. And usually you bring something for like the female of the household that you're going to. Like let's say someone's aunt, you're gonna bring it for their aunt, whoever's hosting. So like I'll bring flowers to the house, or a dish. Like if they ask you to bring a dish, or you bring something. If they don't ask you for like a dinner dish, maybe bring like dessert. Bring a dessert, because there's no way you can have too much dessert. So always do something like that, so it's nothing like too crazy and all, but that's a really good thing to do. So that's the first tip, is do not go empty-handed at all. I don't care what it is, bring something. Even if they're like alcohol, bring champagne, bring a bottle of wine, something. Or if they don't, bring sparkling cider. Like just don't roll up to somebody's house empty-handed, just bringing yourself like a hug or something. That's usually not the way to go, including if it's people that you don't know. Bring something. If you don't know what to bring them, then yeah, bring flowers, bring a bottle of sparkling apple cider. Maybe that's always the two safe ones that you could really do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or even bring a dessert, that's safe too. So yeah, on to the next tip. My next tip is to smile and greet people first. So as you walk in the door, you're gonna see people. If it's a holiday, you know, they could be sitting in the living room, the kitchen, something. Smile and say, hi guys, how are you? Something like just to bring it open, even if you don't know the people in the room, because then after that, your significant other should be the one introducing you to the people that you don't know. And so that's really how that works. But when you walk into a room, always say something first. Just smile. Don't be like awkwardly walking through the house, whether you know them or not. Like it's just polite to just sit here and say something. Anyway, as you walk into a room, I was always taught that as a kid, that you walk into a room, you say hello, you smile and everything. But I mean, everyone's wearing a mask, so you know, you can't really smile, they're not gonna see it. But just say something. Say hello, how are you? How are you guys doing? Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever the holiday is per se. Just do that, and you'll really be okay, to be honest. So that is tip number two. Tip number three is to give a compliment or something to open up a pathway to conversation. So don't say something like, oh, I like your wig. Like, no, don't say that. But like say something like, oh, I really like this couch. I like this pillow. I like your shirt. Like something like that, just to open conversation to whomever is near you to talk about. Because I know some of these things can be very overwhelming and just be like, wow, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to just sit here like awkwardly quiet. And I know the first thing I always say is, oh, I like your shirt, I like your dress, or whatever they're wearing. That's my first thing to say. But be genuine with what you're saying too. Just don't say, like, if you really don't like it, don't say that you like it, because then you're opening up a conversation. You could say that and then you're gonna have nothing to say about it. So pick out anything in a room and say, oh, I like this a lot. This is really cute on you. Or that's a cute shirt, anything like that, just to open up conversation, because I feel like from then it stems well, and then you can reintroduce yourself. You can really just say, oh yeah, like how are you, what's your name, something like that. Really, or if it's something, you know, hey, I like your shirt, how are you, how have you been since the last time I seen you, what's been going on, how you feeling with COVID, you know, something like that, just to really just like open conversation, open avenues to speak to the other person. And yeah, that's really what I got for that. So this next one is huge, I feel like, because I feel like first impressions are everything. You cannot take back a first impression that you make on somebody. So dress appropriately. Like if you're going to a family event, if you're a female, don't go with your chest all exposed, with see-through shirts or crop tops, anything like that. I would dress like a little more like, I don't even know how to describe it, just like a little more covered up, but not too much. Like you can have like, I don't know, like be cute but be comfortable, not show too much skin, basically. Like you can wear like open jeans if you want, okay, that's cool. But then like wear a higher like neck shirt or something, and you can wear short sleeve, long sleeve, it doesn't matter, just as long as like all your parts aren't out, including if it's family that you're meeting for the first time that are going to be there. Like let's say that you're at your significant other's parents' house and there's like an aunt or uncle that you have not met. I would dress a little more conservative, just because one, you're around other people's family, and if you're just meeting them, their first impression of you isn't the same that you gave when you met everybody else. So I would just be mindful of that and dress kind of, you know, just hide so much skin. Don't like wear anything like I'm wearing. This is a bad example. But you know, put on a cute turtleneck, cute pants, cute shoes. You can throw on like a nice shirt, a button up, a blouse, something like that. You can wear jeans still, you can wear leggings, like anything like that. Just don't show too much cleavage, too much anything. For guys, I would say don't roll up in sweatpants, joggers, something like that. Like wear some nice pants, and you can wear a turtleneck too, even. You can wear like a button-up shirt or something like that. Just don't roll up to somebody's house in like a graphic tee and sweatpants, or a white t-shirt and sweatpants. Like you can wear jeans, that's cool. Maybe don't have so many holes in it and have a little bit of holes in it, something like that, to the effect of, just so for first impressions you're not really like too outlandish. Really, I know I'm very self-conscious of that myself. When I met my significant other's family, I was stressed and it was summer when I met them, so I was like, oh, I can't wear anything too short, I can't show all my cleavage, like stuff like that. So I wore something like medium length. It was no cleavage at all. I think it was like a wrap neck around, so my cleavage was completely covered. They didn't even think I had like boobs until I was in a swimsuit over the summer, 4th of July. So it was like, you didn't really know or anything. So that's just very important, because they're just gonna, I don't want you to be prejudged before anything comes out of your mouth just because of your outfit. And I feel like that's how a lot of people work, is that they will prejudge you before you even speak when debating on what you wear. So that's what I got to say. I feel like we're all guilty about like being all touchy-feely over our significant others, but when you're at a family event, I feel like you just shouldn't be all on top of your significant other, whether you're a guy or a girl. Do not be like kissing, sitting on their lap, anything like that, just because you got to respect the person's house that you're in, or wherever you are. You need to respect that space, and you can make people very uncomfortable very fast if you're all in their face, like all on top of, and being very mushy-gushy with somebody's son or nephew and stuff like that, or someone's niece or daughter. So I feel like that's just very important, to not just be all touchy-feely. Like you can be like holding hands or something, but from a distance. Don't sit on top of them, don't be like hovering over them, anything like that. And that's really what I had to say about that. So just be careful of that, because I know for people it's like you just kind of following them around when you don't really know the people that you're at right now. So that's another thing just to be in mind. So the next tip is to be yourself. Do not sit there and try and paint a picture of what you think that they might want. Be yourself to an extent. Like if you're like me, I curse like a sailor. I have my cleavage out most of the time, but like you got to remember time and place. You got to remember who you're around. Even if you don't know these people, that is the time that you need to be like on your best behavior, but yourself at the same time. Like you don't have to do what you do in a day-to-day as like how you curse, how you do this, that, and the other, how you dress, but you can still be yourself up to the effect that you are more than what's on the outside, and you just be yourself, if you know what I mean. Just like, don't sit here and put on a facade of who you think you should be for these people, because at the end of the day, you don't know them. You can hear whatever you know from your significant other, but you don't know them, so you want to get to know them and get to know you and let them get to know you, just so it's like cohesive. So anytime you go back, it's like they're not thinking, oh, this is a whole different person from what I met before. Like, be yourself, but to an extent. Like, you should know the difference on how to act in certain scenarios with certain people, but you can still be yourself. Like, I know that I shouldn't be cursing in front of like my grandparents or my significant other's family because they don't like that, or my grandparents don't really like that either. But when I'm with my friends, I can curse and do that, but I can be myself in both ways. So that's really what I had to say about that. All right, so for my last tip, I am always going to say to try and make yourself useful. Me, when I walk into someone's house or anything, the first thing I ask, I say, hey, how are you? We give them a kiss on the cheek and all, and just really like connect with them, talk to them a little bit. And I ask, first thing, can I help you with anything? Do you need help setting the table, this, that, and the other? Anything like that to the effect, just so you're putting yourself in a position that you could be like that, but they can go ahead back and say, oh no, go enjoy the party or the get together or the family, whatever it is. Go and enjoy. And it's not kind of asking for permission, but it's just making yourself useful. Like, just don't sit there and think you could just take up space. Yes, I understand it's a holiday, you're not hosting it, but at the same time, you need to show that it's like, hey, I care and I feel like I should be helping in somewhat whatsoever. So that's really that. And I feel like you guys should all just kind of make yourself useful. Just like join the kitchen, say, oh, can I help put the table or set the table, like something like that. And then if they say no, go sit down and mingle with whoever's there. And if they use you, they use you. I feel like that's a good thing to do. But yeah, let it be up to the host and not just you taking charge and saying that I'm not going to help. And you, even if you don't want to, it's still polite to ask to go and help. Like, that's one of the things I would do. And use the prime opportunity when you bring something like flowers or a plate, something like that, into the kitchen. That's your prime opportunity to ask. Slide it in there right at the beginning. So it's like, okay, cool, you don't need me to do this. I'm gonna go mingle and find my significant other and see what he's doing and mingle with the other family that is there that happens to be present. So just stuff like that. So just keep those in mind. And yeah, alright guys, so I hope these tips and tricks are going to help you with the holidays coming up, including that Thanksgiving is literally right around the corner. And take them, and I hope they work for you guys. If they work for you guys, come back and comment down below. If you guys have any other tips that you want to share that I didn't think of, please put them in the comments. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. And I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Have fun on Thanksgiving, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.